The siren song of modernity. Modernity promised progress. It promised efficiency, convenience, and interconnectedness, painting a future where technology would solve our problems and bring us closer. We embraced its innovations, eager for a world where communication knew no bounds and information flowed freely. We believed in the power of progress, trusting that it would lead us to a brighter, more connected tomorrow. How technology isolates, yet, somewhere along the way, the promise of connection began to unravel. Our devices, initially tools of communication, morphed into barriers. We became tethered to screens, our attention fragmented by a constant stream of notifications and updates. Face-to-face interactions dwindled, replaced by the shallow immediacy of text messages and emojis. We became physically present, but emotionally absent, our minds lost in the digital ether. From face-to-face to Facebook, the digital world, with its filters and curated realities, has eroded our capacity for authenticity. We find ourselves constantly striving to present an idealized version of our lives, meticulously editing every photo and post to fit a certain image. This relentless pursuit of perfection can be exhausting, leaving us feeling disconnected from our true selves. We shy away from vulnerability, hiding behind carefully crafted online personas. The fear of judgment and rejection looms large, pushing us to maintain a facade that often bears little resemblance to our real lives. The messy, unpredictable nature of real-life relationships feels increasingly daunting in comparison to the controlled perfection of the digital world. We avoid difficult conversations and emotional confrontations, preferring the safety of our screens. We retreat from the raw beauty of human interaction, seeking solace in the sanitized comfort of our devices. The warmth of a genuine smile or the comfort of a heartfelt hug is replaced by emojis and likes. This pursuit of an idealized online self comes at a cost. We constantly compare ourselves to others, leading to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. The highlight reels of others' lives make our own seem dull in comparison. We lose sight of the inherent worth of our imperfections, sacrificing genuine connection for the fleeting validation of likes and followers. The pressure to conform to societal standards of beauty and success can be overwhelming. Our sense of self becomes intertwined with our digital representations, leaving us feeling exposed and vulnerable when the screen is turned off. In the end, we must remember that our true worth lies not in our online personas, but in our real, imperfect selves. The spiritual void in the material world. Modernity's relentless focus on material progress has created a spiritual void. In our quest for economic success and technological advancement, we often overlook the importance of nurturing our inner selves. We have become consumers rather than creators, our lives defined by acquisition and consumption. The constant barrage of advertisements and social pressures pushes us to buy more, own more, and achieve more. The pursuit of the next gadget, the latest fashion trend, or the bigger house consumes our time and energy, often leaving us feeling unfulfilled. We chase after these material goals, believing they will bring us happiness, but they rarely do. Instead, they often lead to more stress and anxiety, leaving little room for introspection and self-discovery. True contentment comes from within, yet we seldom take the time to explore our inner landscapes. This materialistic mindset fosters a sense of emptiness, a void that material possessions cannot fill. We find ourselves yearning for something more meaningful, a yearning for something more meaningful than the fleeting satisfaction of material possessions. We long for deeper connections and a sense of purpose. We seek solace in external validation, turning to social media and other platforms for approval. However, these sources of validation are often superficial and temporary, mistaking fleeting pleasure for lasting happiness. The more we seek happiness outside ourselves, the more elusive it becomes. In the process, we neglect our inner world, the very source of true peace and fulfillment. We forget to nurture our souls and cultivate our spiritual growth, sacrificing spiritual growth for the allure of material wealth. It's time to shift our focus inward, to rediscover the richness of our inner lives and find balance in a world obsessed with the external. Reclaiming our humanity, a path to balance. The path to reclaiming our humanity lies in rediscovering the lost art of presence. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, we often lose touch with the simple joys of life. It requires us to silence the digital noise, to consciously decide to disconnect from the virtual world that constantly demands our attention. We need to step away from our screens and engage with the world around us. We must cultivate mindfulness, a practice that encourages us to be fully present in each moment. Paying attention to the present moment without judgment or distraction is key. This means observing our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. Creating space for solitude and reflection is essential. It allows us to process our experiences and gain deeper insights into our lives. Disconnecting from the constant barrage of digital stimulation allows us to reconnect with our inner selves. This reconnection fosters a sense of inner peace and clarity. Engaging in activities that nurture our creativity and spirituality, such as painting, playing music, or even writing, can be incredibly fulfilling. These activities allow us to express ourselves and explore our inner worlds. Spending time in nature, away from the hustle and bustle of daily life, can help us rediscover a sense of purpose and meaning beyond the material world. It reminds us of the beauty and simplicity of life, encouraging us to live more mindfully and authentically. A call to conscious connection. The challenge of our time is not to reject technology entirely, but to use it consciously and intentionally. We must establish healthy boundaries, setting aside time for digital detox and prioritizing face-to-face interactions. Engaging in meaningful conversations, practicing empathy, and cultivating genuine human connection are essential for restoring balance to our lives. The future of our humanity depends on our ability to bridge the divide between the digital and the real. By embracing conscious connection, we can harness the power of technology while nurturing the authentic human relationships that give our lives meaning and purpose.